Hailey Whitters.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, Hailey, we're official. Hey, this is how we sound on the radio. Hailey, listen, you came and played a show for us. It was called Froggy Fest. We haven't done it since. It was the only time we ever did the show there.
Really?
Typically we do club shows or we do theater shows or whatever, but that was like it was like 600 or 700 people at a winery.
Yeah.
And you remember the gentleman in the front row
Oh, yeah.
without the shirt who was,
Yep.
I don't know that he was violent, but he was yelling in a violent way, wasn't he?
He was toasted.
Yeah, he was
he'd been
toasted.
drinking wine all day, I think.
Yes, and you were, and it was, I remember you were up in the balcony and we called on, it was just a very
That's
odd day.
right. My gosh.
You came out like Aphrodite, not Aphrodite, that she's in an adult film. What was the, Evita. You came out like
Ooh.
Evita.
Yeah.
Or like a Disney princess.
Made my grand entrance. I love it.
Listen, anytime anyone talks about Hailey Whitters, because we've all talked about you behind your back. We say you're so authentic. You're authentic. You're singing real country music, and not that we, the other stuff that we're playing isn't. We know the world has evolved, but are you somebody that set out to make real country music songs, or you're just doing what you've always done?
I mean, I think a little of both. Like, I grew up Alan Jackson, the Chicks, a lot of the influences of the 90s, and to me that always felt really real. I remember the first time I heard an Alan Jackson song, it stopped me in my tracks, and I was just like, holy cow, what is he gonna say next, and that's what's always drawn me to country music, I think, is like the authenticity, and it's real stories about real people, and that's what I want to be doing with my music. I think that's what is so special about country, is it just brings so many people together and it just connects us through songs.
Everything She Ain't was a big old hit on the radio. Now you've got I'm in Love, and of course you've had all sorts of streaming success as well.
Yeah.
But I'm in Love, it's just a little happy ditty. You're in love.
You like it?
Is this a true story? What do you think? I didn't like it? Is this a true story? Are you in love, or are you hopeful for being in love?
Yeah, I'm in love, and I just think I've been in a relationship for 12 years now. So
Are you married?
we're past the honeymoon phase. Yeah, we just celebrated a year of marriage.
Oh gosh, okay, wow.
Yep.
So you really love this guy?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been in and out of love. We're at that point, what I mean, where it's like the getting back in it sometimes. But and also just the thing that attracted me to that song was just it's just light and fun, and I think for me it's not even just a romantic thing sometimes. It's just life is good right now, so many things are changing, so many things are happening, and I feel like that energy in that song, it just is what I want to sing every night, it just feels good.
I was always a College Town fan. I always loved that song and was always screaming at your label to make it a single. I guess at this point it's too old to be a single now, or at this point
I feel like it's the Wild West, man. I don't know. I would love to see something like that come back around.
The song, I know there's a lot of people that have songs with that title, but that's the best College Town I've ever heard. It is.
Dang, thank you.
Connor Smith's version sucks. I'm just kidding. He's a good friend.
You're trouble, Scott.
Conway's version. No, look, I'm just a big fan. So listen, do you pattern yourself after anybody on stage, or are you just somebody who, alluding back to the first thing I asked you?
Yeah.
Do you do it the Hailey Whitters way because you don't know any other way?
I think so too. Yeah. I look at Dolly's a huge influence on me, and I got to tour with Lainey Wilson last year, and I would watch her every night. I just think whoever is inspiring me, I want to learn everything. I want to learn from them. I want to know how to do it and see what they're doing. And so I think it's a little both. It's Hailey, but it's also a mix of my influences too.
Well, listen, we're big fans here. We've played all your records, all your music. I know you have 2 singles to radio. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we played them both.
You're the best.
We love them both.
You're the best.
And I love this photo of you. You're very introspective in the photo.
Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking about in that photo?
There was a Fat Moe's across the street, and I think in that moment I was like, dang, a cheeseburger and french fries sounds really good right now.
There you go. Hailey Whitters, thank you so much for